I want you to start becoming excited about all the things that are now to come. If you go out and try to look for someone, you won't find someone. You'll improve the relationship you have with yourself before you then have one with others. I always say that is like speed dating on steroids. It's a real shame when someone has that attitude, because I know I can really help that person. Hi guys, it's me, Johnny Cassell. Now, what I'm going to be talking about here is the concept of dating if you're an older guy. I deal with a lot of older guys. My sort of clientele ranges from like 24 to the higher end of the 50s. So naturally, if you're an older guy and you're moving back into the dating sphere, or just looking to accelerate your dating life, we've got to look at a few things. Now, the first thing is taking this as an opportunity to rebrand yourself, right? Your whole presentation, the way you look. That being said, you might want to take this time to consider going to see a stylist, spending time with someone that can help you with your look, making best of the look that you have and the person you are. Maybe you want to go and see someone in the fitness sphere. Maybe you want to see what they can do with you there. Get yourself a program, a diet program sorted out, a fitness regime, making you feel good. You'll improve the relationship you have with yourself before you then have one with others. And again, we just want to make you the most attractive person that you can possibly be. With that being said, I've seen some really fit, good-looking guys that don't look a day over 30 that are in their 40s, 40, 45, 50s. It's if you really take care of yourself, you really can make an impact out there. So that's the first thing. It's your presentation, it's your image. Let's get a handle on that first of all. The next thing is your mindset. Maybe considering your age, maybe you've come out of a long-term relationship, right? And you feel a bit rusty. I get it. You feel a bit rusty, and it's been a while since you've been out there in the dating sphere. So rather than think about all of the time that's lost, right, and feeling so hard done by, you should reframe that in a way that is like being excited for the things that are now to come. Okay? So as an internal thing, I just want you to start tuning into that sort of mindset. I want you to start becoming excited about all the things that are now to come, right? Now, the third thing I want to talk about is getting you sociable again, right? Getting you out there, integrating you back into the social scene. When you take advantage of the people that you have in your circle, or maybe people you've completely lost track of, or maybe you've come out of this long-term relationship and naturally, it's kind of moved you away from the friends you once had. Take this as an opportunity to pick up the phone, just take a phone call out of the blue and reconnect with these people that you once had that connection with. See who is out there doing stuff. Maybe host a dinner party. Make a spreadsheet at home with the most sociable people you know, and look to host a dinner party, and look to host one in a way where people can experience something that could benefit from them. It would be beneficial for their business or their networking, but always make it a rule that someone should bring a +1. That way, you are always extending your network. This doesn't happen just like making a few phone calls. This actually requires you to actually get out there and being sociable. So you may want to start and consider joining a like a community or maybe a club. So if you're sorting out your health and fitness, you could join maybe like a tennis club or something, or like a gym, and you could leverage the relationship you have with the instructor, suggesting it would be a good idea to do a social once a month. And then you obviously invite your instructor to this dinner party, and then he invites his friends or the rest of the class, and you just snowballs like that. So the idea is just to tap into many different kind of scenes and circles that you can. Dancing is another great one. Dancing is always great for people of all ages to meet people. I always say that is like speed dating on steroids. So it's a good one to certainly check out. There's a couple of ideas, guys, but look, it starts with the mindset. If you're an older guy And I was speaking to a guy on my channel recently under one of my videos, and he's like 55 and he's saying, oh no, women have never really responded well to me. He's given up, he's thrown in the towel. I mean, it's a real shame when someone has that attitude, because I know I can really help that person. And it really stresses why I work with the mindset first before I give people the conversation toolbox that they need to make impact. So the mindset you need to go away with is that you can only be excited of all the new things that are to now come in your life, rather than really dwell on the past, dwell on time lost, have hatred for your ex-partner, etc., etc. You know, there's so many people in this world, there's so many worlds within this world, and there's so many layers. You know, there's so many layers of the world to explore. So really tune into the kind of channels that I've talked about. Being more sociable. It starts with being more sociable first. You go out and try to look for someone, you won't find someone. You've got to go out there and look to be sociable, because then you remove the social pressure and then you allow yourself to actually speak to someone and get to know them in the right way, rather than it coming across as too needy. Okay. Also as well, I just want to throw in there is online dating platforms as well. I think they're another great stream to meet people. There is you know, some very good niche ones that you can really tap into for more of like an older crowd. Again, don't turn your nose up to these platforms. These are great resources for you. Look, they're just a channel to meet people. They're a tool in your box that you can have. And don't shy away from using all the apps as well. I think they're great. Anything that can get you more sociable again and meeting people, that's where you want to be. Okay, so a few things for you to take away. As I say, I work with guys from all ages. Everyone is successful in their own right. They've made a lot of sacrifices to get where they are in their career, and they're content there. They've had other hurdles in their life, and this is an area they want to improve, so they come and see me. That's how it kind of works. So go over to the website, it's johnnycassell.com. There's a description of all the sort of programs we run. If you're not too sure on anything or you'd like to know more, send us an email, info@johnnycassell.com. And you know, don't just be a voyeur. Don't just be someone that's just passing through. Reach out. If you liked it, subscribe and give us a like. Okay guys, and I hope to see you soon.